It's so pretty here. Welcome to the French Alps, by the way. If you guys, a few people, not a lot, have guessed where we are. If you guys want to guess where we are based on that beautiful mountain range, leave it in the comments down below. So, you guys, there is some skeletons coming out from this meeting in Congress happening, secret relationships, payoffs, accusations, and crazy new proposals for regulations coming out. And that's what we're going to talk about it all today. If you guys are interested, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Also, if you guys want to know even more what we're doing specifically with our cryptocurrencies and why, you got to check out the CT Club. A link for that is down below in the video description. So, first off, who was it that was the whistleblower for the SEC that ultimately helped them create a case to take down SBF or to have charges brought up against SBF? Because that person was awarded $20 million. Some people think it's just a happy coincidence between the rumors that Caroline Ellison, the ex-CEO of Alameda Research, also Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend, it's just a coincidence that there was rumors that she was working with the feds. She was in New York, not in custody, basically not being arrested, because she was flipping. And now it comes out that the SEC had a $20 million payout for a whistleblower. But just wait, because the person who's saying that he just thinks it's a happy coincidence is the same person, Frank Chaparro, who worked for the block, which was getting paid pretty well from Sam Bankman-Fried. Why were they getting paid? Why was Frank Chaparro specifically having so many photos taken with Sam Bankman-Fried? They were best friends. Again, unbiased journalism is not the case in that point, unfortunately, with the block. So take that with a huge, huge chunk of salt. A lot of people are trying to connect these dots from the whistleblower to Caroline Ellison, and I would not be surprised because, again, her father was a professor at MIT, and Gary Gensler was his father's teacher, basically her boss. So maybe Gary Gensler was just like paying her off, or I don't know. It's just a big club again, and secret relationships are coming to light. Speaking of Gary Gensler and the suspicious timing of Sam Bankman-Fried's arrest the day before this meeting in Congress, Rep. Tom Emerson, he put it out there. He thinks that Gary Gensler knew about the FTX fraud. And so that's probably why Sam was arrested the day before. Probably why the SEC is giving probably Caroline Ellison $20 million. So again, that is not confirmed, just speculation there about that was Caroline. And now these accusations are out there. Is Gary Gensler going to be tied up in this FTX investigation, court case? Who knows? Is he going to be... We're going to see if he's going to have his own day in court in this. Lastly, we have to talk about our favorite Elizabeth Warren. She is taking the page out of the European book where they first tried to say that they were going to KYC non-custodial wallets, private wallets, like think your Ledger, your Trezor, any wallet that you generate a private key for, anything that is not a custody platform like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, OKX, whatever. She thinks that those wallets should be KYC'd. She does not know anything about crypto because she would know that that is impossible, literally impossible to enforce. The EU tried it and they took it out of their MiCA regulations that's now been published. So EU's like, we wanted to, but figured out we couldn't actually, because we actually have a lot more to learn about blockchain and decentralized peer-to-peer networks. You might be a U.S. senator, but you don't have all the power in the world to enforce something over a decentralized network. And that is the beauty of blockchain technology and Bitcoin wallets and self-custody. This attempt at hers to put forth this kind of regulation, it's a blatant offense to freedom and privacy, something that obviously the U.S. politicians don't care too much about. If I were to be optimistic about any politician in the world, Tom Emerson is okay. I'm awfully suspicious that someone is writing his speeches for him. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who think that he's just, a pawn in the game just to represent crypto. So then the US isn't totally evil and they're not showing their hands so much about controlling crypto. There is some people who have some interest in it. Regardless, it was somewhat a relief to hear someone speak, even if it was written for him, just to represent an actually educated opinion, which was basically the separation between FTX, a centralized custodial platform, versus Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. How the fall of FTX just highlighted yet again the fallacies of centralization, which was, nice to hear. But we'll see how that actually, is the majority in the Senate? Definitely not. We have people like Elizabeth Warren there trying to KYC private wallets. So anyway, keeping you guys posted as always. My hand is freezing. And if you don't mind, we appreciate if you hit the like button, hit subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.